Hey everybody, I want to talk about a serious topic because I'm just going to say it seems as if estrangement sometimes is until death do us part. And I'm going to reference this in not even a positive light, but a serious light, because I want parents to be aware of what can happen if you don't keep yourself safe from unhealthy relationships, whether it's with a partner, a child, etc. But this is primarily targeting estranged parents who are willing to die trying. And we've seen in the news sometimes parents lose their lives at the hands of their own children. I'm not going to go into a lot of names or anything like that, but I think it's just lately there has been an escalation of violence towards parents from their own flesh and blood. And I see parents crying about their estranged adult sons and daughters. And some parents are taking their lives because they don't feel they can move on. Their identity was in their children, and their children are slowly taking the lives of their parents by being so incredibly cruel to them. It's one thing to dislike someone or to say, you're not in my life and I don't need you and this and that. And I've talked about my own disconnect from my own mother, where I say, I just don't feel a certain trust. I never claimed she abused me, and I'm not going to say she's the meanest person in the world, but for this time, I'm just going to say for right now, we do not have a relationship. The best thing I can tell you is that I pray for my mom. I hope she has peace in her life. And that's the best I can do. But parents are losing their lives, their livelihoods. Some parents are not thriving because they're sitting there waiting by the phone or following their kids on social media, or they simply don't want to go on. And so what do we do? The first thing we have to do is we have to admit our kids aren't around, but some of our kids don't have a need for us, and that's just the way it is. Well, what can you do? We have no choice but to let them go. I know it's tough, and I know it's not something you want to do, but if you want to live, it's necessary. So anyways, that's all I've got. You have to separate yourself from what you believed was going to happen in your future, and you have to look at it realistically and say, you know what? They're adults. They can choose their relationships. If they want to go on with me, if they don't, that's fine. But after all is said and done, you're still human. You still have needs, and they cannot fulfill those needs at this time, so got to take care of yourself. That's all there is to it, and I will be back.